This is just a quick update to the laser tag receiver video because I got in the mail a IR receiver from Radio Shack. So yeah, now of course my gun's reading that it just got killed. That's okay, we'll just leave it on killed for now. So I got this. I got it in this pack, which is 5 pairs of infrared diodes and receivers, which you can buy for about $5 at Radio Shack. And it's this is just the receiver, and I went ahead and wired this into the circuit. I didn't have to change any of the code at all, which was really nice. So just quickly, the pinout on this one, if you want to replace the photodiode with this guy, is this is pin starting from the left. We have pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. And let's just take apart this part of the breadboard so I can show you how it is supposed to go. Alright, so I'm just going to stick it here in the end. And what I need, and I got this from the Instructable on Universal Remote Laser Tag. I just followed out their wiring guide on it. And I can put a link to that. I'm sure I can figure that out. Okay, so pin 1 is going to go to the Arduino board. I'm going to still keep it as A0 because I didn't want to change the code. So that's the only thing that goes to that pin. Now, pin 2 is going to go to ground, and pin 2 is also going to be connected to pin 3. And I'm using a 4.7 microfarad capacitor to connect these. And I assume this is just to, you know, smooth out the clipped diode signal. And then pin, then pin 2 is going to ground. So let's stick that one in there, going to ground. And pin 3 is going through a resistor. I just have a 100 ohm resistor, and that's going to positive. So that's going to their 5 volts. Alright, so then let's go ahead and respawn and heal up. And I have a remote control here for the TV, and I just push any button at all. Oh, and you can see here, there, so it's pretty cool. If you wanted to see the IR, you can see it on the camera. And then that should trigger this, although it's not triggering it, of course. So let's figure out what we need to do to fix that. Let's just reset this maybe. Oh, you know why? Because I did this all backwards. So, because this one is pin 1 over here. Yeah, that always gets me. Okay, so pin... there we go. Pin 1 is going to A1, and then 2 is ground, and 3 is going to 5 volts. So I'm going to plug in this capacitor so that the long end of the capacitor is going into 3, and the short end of the capacitor is going into 2. And now let's fire our remote at it, and there we go. So, I mean, it's rather alarming how broad the spectrum on this is, but you can see I'm firing the remote, and we're dead. Respawn, fire the remote, until we die. So that's pretty fun and makes it a little bit more feasible to eventually add more guns to our circuit. And we can make a much better gun by using one of these emitters and just some optics. We can kind of make our gun easier or harder. We can give it better range with a tighter focus, or we can give it more spread. And then we can also set the difficulty by setting that light threshold on this guy. So there's a lot of options to make this easier or harder. And now I'm gonna go ahead and update the sketch. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and update this sketch, and I'm going to update it by going ahead and erasing this whole part because we replaced that, and hopefully this will make sense, not be too confusing. Okay, so if I draw this just like it's the detector and we're looking down on it, we have 3 legs. So we have 1, 2, and 3. That wire is ground. So my ground wire goes to leg 2. So let's connect that to 2. Now, 2 is connected to 3 through a capacitor. So let's just draw that in. And that capacitor is going to be C1. And then leg 3 has a resistor, R3, and it goes to plus 5 volts on our board. And then 1 just goes to a nut. There we go. So that is the updated circuit diagram. Because for the life of me, I have no idea how to just print screen from Windows 10. Oh, whoops. Let's get that guy there. Oh, gosh. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and update this. So hopefully that'll be easy enough for everyone to modify.